Hi, I am Jorden Van Foreest. I am from the Netherlands, 26 years old, and I'm a chess grandmaster. I've been playing professional chess since I'm 19 years old, and it's been a fun journey so far. And it's also my third time here playing in the Prague tournament, and it's really nice to be back.
What makes you coming back to Prague?
Well, the invitation, I guess, but of course, I really like the tournament. I first played in 2020, which maybe I'm wrong, but might have been the first edition of the tournament, if maybe the second. I'm not sure. Second edition. Sorry, yes. And then I played in 2021, and now I'm back 5 years later, and tournament has become a lot bigger, I would say. It used to be, when I played in the Masters, it was 7 rounds, and now it's 9 rounds, and it's really super tournament. All these stars are playing, and for me it's just a big opportunity to play with all these big players. And I have to say, Prague is one of my favorite cities, so I feel really good being here, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to the tournament to start.
As you said, the tournament has really evolved since the first tournament in 2019. Why is that, in your opinion?
Well, I don't know, but the tournament has made a good name for itself, and people like to play here, I guess. The conditions are very good for the players. The hotel is good. I think people like coming to Prague also. In general, everyone is, I think, just happy to play here, and organization is really, really wonderful. Bolek is a great organizer also, and I think all the players feel at home here. That's important, and yeah, I think mostly that, and I really hope that the tournament will become even bigger, even stronger. It's also nice to see, for example, you have the Futures tournament for the kids to play. You have a big open tournament, so there's really something for everyone here also, and that probably makes it quite special. There's not a lot of tournaments like that.
During your career, you have obviously played a lot of open tournaments, a lot of closed elite tournaments. Is there something you did differently preparing for Prague Masters?
Well, I've been playing a lot of chess recently. I played in Vacanze, and I played after the tournament in Turkey. So for me, it's been important to actually take a little break from my energy and not look too much at chess, because I've been working a lot on my chess in recent times. So you also don't want to overwork, especially before a tough tournament. You need to conserve some energy, and yeah, mainly that, and yeah.
Okay, thank you. So, how much of your preparation for Prague is deep engine work versus, practical surprise weapons and, basic chess instincts?
Well, for me, I think when it comes to the opening, the field is pretty level in general with the engines, so there's really not a whole lot to discover anymore in the opening, as far as I know. Of course, you can find some minor tweaks here and there, but the chance of you blowing your opponent off the board from move 1, it's quite small. So what I said, I think it's way more important to have good energy, and the crucial decisions usually come only later in the game. Of course, having good openings is important. Like, you need to keep working on it because everyone else does. But what I say is that like, if you're not having enough energy near the end of the game, you're not gonna get anywhere. So you just need to be extremely sharp. As you can see, all the players here are in either they're very young and they're in good conditions. They are really top athletes, and this is really gonna make a big difference in the longer game. So you just need to be super sharp and have good energy for the games. This is the most important, and yeah.
You're in the chess world, you're known for liking dynamic positions, for fighting chess, or at least that's maybe my personal opinion. So do you avoid actively safe positions, or is it just the way the game is proceeding?
Well, I don't know. I find it hard to like really describe my own style actually. But maybe you could say that when I was a little bit younger, you know, when I was 17, say 18, 19 and whatever, I used to be really this kind of dynamic player. But now that I'm already, you know, getting to the more more experienced players of the most tournaments, I actually don't mind safe positions. If I can have a safe position and play for 2 results, I'm loving that. And if I can go for that, that's great. But you know, these players here, they don't allow you those positions. They also want to have their own chances, and then you usually get big fights because, you know, it's 2 players playing and you cannot just decide everything yourself. But I think my style has shifted quite a bit, that I also became more universal. But maybe if I get a chance, I would prefer a safe position over like a highly complicated one. But of course I can play both, but yeah.
And what is your main ambition or motivation to the tournament?
Well, I want to win the tournament.
Obviously. And other than that, is there something?
Well, for me, it's really a big opportunity to play all these great players here. So, you know, I want to see what I can do against these guys. You know, of course, it will be really tough. I'll try my best, but I'm really curious, like, just what will happen. I will fight as hard as I can, and that's all I can do. I hope to win the tournament, but you know, it's going to be really tough. And if I just play some good and interesting games, that will already be like good for me, good training. And I just hope to play these guys all the time, and yeah, that's what I hope.
Yeah. And last question, what is your main motivation to the whole year 2026? Where does Jorden Van Foreest see himself at the end of 2026?
Yeah, very good question. I wish I could think this far ahead, but I usually take tournament by tournament. I had 2 good tournaments in a row now. So I don't know, actually, if I can keep where I'm currently at for the rest of the year, I would already be happy, because I have made big goals in the past, but then you have one setback and everything collapses. So like I said, take 1 tournament at a time, and if I manage to keep performing at this level, I'm already quite satisfied. For me, it's important to stay professional, keep training hard, and then good things will happen. Besides that, you know, the Olympiad is coming this year. That's for me a big event. I really want to do well one time with the Dutch team. We have not had any good performances since I'm a team member since 2017. So that's been 7 years, and actually we have a good team. So for me, that's a big tournament. And other than that, you know, I'll see.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.